It's that time of the week. It's Punters Inside Run, and the Group 1 racing continues. We've got Makybe Diva Stakes at Flemington and terrific racing also at Randwick. Mick Sharkie joins me as always. Shark, we're so far so good this season, not just for the fact that you're tipping winners, but the quality of racing has been outstanding.
Yeah, it has been, Matty, absolutely. And look, we're going to see more of the same tomorrow, aren't we? Great cards at Flemington, some real headline horses, and then, yeah, really good racing at Randwick. Sans a Group 1 race, but still Group 1 horses on the card, which is what we love.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's get stuck into the Makybe Diva. Mr. Brightside has been absolutely phenomenal at the 2 runs so far of this campaign. But do you want to take figures in the red, or is there somewhere else you want to play?
Well, it's such a tactical race, isn't it, between Mr. Brightside and Alligator Blood, and the two jockeys. It's a game of cat and mouse, except the mouse, Damien Oliver's actually a goat, and the cat's more like a lion with a point to prove, if you know what I mean. like Craig Williams after he's been slapped around this week for his ride on Giga Kick. So, yeah, that cat, mouse, lion, goat race that we're looking forward to watching tomorrow, that's going to be the most fascinating part of the race for me. I think Alligator Blood leads. I think Princess Grace probably tries to come over and maybe sit second. All the while, Craig Williams and Mr. Brightside are just going to have both of them in their sights. And as the stalker, he's been so dangerous already this spring. He's the one they have to beat again. It's impossible to tip against him, given how he's going. Do I want to bet in the race? If I was, I'd probably stake and back Alligator Blood and Mr. Brightside, so that I think one of the two will win. And the market's letting us play and stake those two, so you can't lose as long as one of them wins.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm keener to take the $4 Alligator Blood rather than the $1.90 for Mr. Brightside, although you're right, he probably just gets up and wins. But the other thing in Alligator Blood's fact, he seems to love Flemington. Mr. Brightside, that seems to be not so much the case. But yeah, you're right. It's going to be, what is it, lion versus goat?
Yeah, lion versus goat. Let's go with that. Yeah.
I'll open up my Chinese fortune cooking. Anyway, plenty of other group races as well. We've got Amelia's Jewell in the Elope Stakes. So she's going to be hard to beat. And it's not really a betting proposition, though.
Not really. I'm just absolutely stoked to see this girl at the races in Victoria. I just love her. I just genuinely adore this race mare, and I want to see her go a picket fence this spring, Matty. If she does, I might even get a little Amelia's Jewell tattoo somewhere. I've got a collection. Why not add one on like that? Yeah, I think she'll just go and win that race, the Let's Elope. But at $1.80, I think we can do better on the card. I reckon my best is race 2, Interpretation, number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping up to a good trip. His 2 runs back have been good, and he's looked sharper, which he didn't look in his first Australian preparation. He was quite one-paced during that prep. So maybe they've done some work and helped this horse just find that little bit of a sprint. I think that will help him. He can beat the favourite in race 2. And the other bet that I want to have is in race 10. Way down the bottom, CARINI off a good run in a race that might prove to be a good form reference for the Toorak, where you've got Amenable, Devoted, and others coming through that. I thought CARINI was excellent at 1,400 metres, going to 1,700. And to be honest, Matty, half of that field in the last, they need 2,000 metres to get warm, whereas this fella's got to turn a foot. I think that'll carry him through, and he'll be winning race 10.
All right, yeah, I tend to agree with you on those 2 bets. Also in race 6, I wanted to back Skirt the Law. That form behind Charmstone, one of your favourite horses, is pretty good at the moment. And drawn wide, but you never know, down the straight or whatever. But I'll be backing Skirt the Law in race 6 in the Captain T.
Yeah, I liked STRETAN Angel each way in that race. I'll go head-to-head with you. It's a massive field, isn't it? 24 runners, so you can't fit any more across that straight. There'll be a few scratchings come out of it, of course, but I thought STRETAN Angel was a really good filly on the way up.
That's my saver bet now for sure. Let's get to Randwick, and let's start with the shorts. You know me, I'm president of the In Secret fan club, so she'll get my money again.
Well, and why not? You know, she was so good first up at a distance short of her best. The extra 100 metres here is going to help her. This will just bring her right on, though, for the Everest winner. She'll be cherry ripe to go there. She'll get a soft run here, gate 4, just behind the leaders. Looks super hard to beat. Remark runs a track record last time, and he's right in the race as well. And then you've got horses like Ruthless Dame, Hawaii 5-0 that have got big reputations. Even Lost and Running has trialled really well. It's been a little while since we've seen his best, but he's in the conversation as well. Buenos NOCHES is a good horse. I think at each way odds, he's probably a get back, dart home, short course sprinter. he might be here to make another statement and try and get that spot towards the Everest.
All right. What about the unusually named Seven Stakes? We see Fangirl, who we saw win the Group 1 Winch Stakes. So this is essentially, as you say, it's not a Group 1, but it's got a lot of Group 1 horses in it. Fangirl gets a bone-dry track, which we know she loves.
And, of course, the Seven Stakes is race 7. Problem is it's got 12 runners, and we're going for number 9. So, yeah, Fangirl, I think, was she asserted her class last time, didn't she? Those that finished behind her on that occasion, Sharkie and a couple of others, they have to find to turn tables on her. Look, she's a really good mare. When things are right, when she's a bit of a Goldilocks horse, I guess, in Group 1s, but when things are just right for her, she wins more often than not. Wide gate just gives her room to blend into the race. I think she'll go and win again.
Yeah, I think she'll win again as well. What about your best bets and some value at Randwick?
I thought there was a good bet to be had in race 6, number 3, KIMOCHI, stepping up to 1,400.
Yes.
This is nearly that sort of D-Day bet, isn't it, Matty? You know, she's getting the distance now. She's drawn well again. She's been charging home at the end of shorter races. 1,400, there's no excuses for her in that race. I thought that race 4 presented a good opportunity as well. Really, really good race for a benchmark 78. Altivo's got lots of ability. Superazzi, who we liked each way a couple of weeks ago, really got the job done for us at the Valley. Gringotts has been spruiked as well as in the market. HOLYMANZ wasn't too bad first up. I thought there was some value with HOLYMANZ each way in that race.
Stealing my notes.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, I had HOLYMANZ down as the best value bet of the day. I just thought, that was over the odds and, got a good record over the 1,400 metres. It's been ran a close second in the Group 3. So I'm with you. So is there anything else that I don't have that you have?
You're coming home on KIBOU in the last leg of the quaddie, probably, like most people.
Like most of us, yeah.
Yeah, I think KIBOU in a race again where it can just take this and progress onto stakes races. It looks a nice play there. Casablanca's in the race, broke through last time.
Yeah.
I just want to see Casablanca put 2 in a row before I go charging into him again. I thought that was his race to win last time, and he got there by the narrowest of margins. But, yeah, KIBOU looks to be that progressive horse that might have a few grades up its sleeve.
All right, mate. Well, it looks like that if you make money, I make money on the weekend. So that's we'll see how we go. We've had Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. We've had a lion, a goat. I'm off to Werribee Zoo. Actually, I'm going nowhere. I've got COVID, so tomorrow I'm just going to lie in bed and watch the races.
Well, Matty, you stay well, and hopefully I'm right. And if we're both winning money, you know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. See you later, Shark.
See you, Matty.
That's Punters Inside Run for what should be a wonderful weekend. Hopefully we've found you a couple of winners, and we'll see you next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.